I almost always want to play sand.
Yeah.
That's just because. I like.
I won't drop Jack Sparrow's compass this time. At the bottom of the ocean. The 35. Grab that. Rather than passing hands. Yeah, I wanted to drive over just here on that one. I had laundry to bring over and cardboard. So I didn't want to do anything else.
Fair enough. You said today was the 18th?
Today is the 18th.
You said 3 sets, 5 in a set, at about medium weight?
Medium weight, medium. If you want to go heavier, you can. 205 for me is kind of where I was at for a warm-up. And I want to get back to it, at least pretty consistently. But it's hard with nobody here. I don't want to go heavy with it
Mm-hmm.
and then be dead on the floor. Well, now that I think about it, that sounds pretty nice.
Grow up.
You're right. That would be off the chain. Everything is pretty much ready.
See, 135. Yeah, I'll just do 135.
Okay.
Relatively high weight, but
Okay.
medium high.
Medium high. And that's good for your weight.
Yeah, it's good for the reps.
Yeah.
You said you got a lot of the cooking ready?
The cooking is ready. The chicken is thawing right now.
Okay.
I put it in a bowl of water so that it kind of speeds up a bit more.
Okay.
I should have gotten it out the night before.
Do you have smoke alarms in your apartment?
There's nothing on.
No, I'm.
What are you talking about?
No, do you have smoke alarms in your apartment?
No.
Okay.
I have a smoke detector for like heavy smoke, but nothing that will get triggered by us cooking.
Okay.
Hell, I left the lasagna on overnight and it didn't go off.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So, my fire safety concerns are astronomical, but I'm not that one.
And at the same time, non-existent.
Yeah, I live by that inconsistency. I may have not set this properly.
What do you mean?
So I switched them around from
Yeah.
boat rack mode to squatting mode.
What might you have done improperly?
I think I put them one rung too high. It's hard to tell.
Yes.
Well then here.
Let's go ahead. No.
Just leave it on. I'll just quick pop it off and then you just move them down.
One, two, 3 empty ones before it.
Yeah. I really should just spin it around for coat mode at the same level.
Yeah, really.
I just don't think of it. Because I'm like, I like my coat hanging up high. And then I know it's out of the way.
It is, but also when we use that as a coat rack, it's always out of the way because we work in there.
Yeah. Yeah. Set my ass in the frame.
Coward.
Look, man, I know it's already a struggle. I have to keep my hair unkempt, my face unshaven and clean, else the woman would be all over me.
Clearly.
I have to limit myself.
Man, you've been doing a pretty good job of that.
Thank you. It took a lot of practice.
Even more copium.
Yeah. Sorry, brother, I'm moving this way. Take a stepping on it. So then, yeah. Were you planning to just come over and just start working on the bread at my place, or?
Yeah, that is the bread.
I know that's what the bread is. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, was the plan you were going to show up even earlier than 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
figured
figured
that.
we were showing up. Yeah, my plan was to show up earlier than 4, as it's, 1 o'clock that I was showing up for.
Well, you were showing up
For the
before
workout.
for the workout. I
Yeah.
wasn't sure if you wanted to go to the store or do anything else.
No,
Okay.
I'm already here.
Okay. No drinking booze until people start getting there.
That's fine.
So, I'm kind of saying that to you, myself, and God. That I will not be drinking before anyone else shows up.
Okay.
Or else I will have that bottle of wine done
That's
before
fair.
anyone else shows up.
Again, we can dilute it with some more white wine.
Nah.
Because as we've established, if we get the proportions right, it makes it last just that much longer without taking away from it.
Not the point of that. I want to be able to wake up tomorrow. At least I want to be able to wake up not hungover, grasping between life and death.
Skill issue.
No, it's called.
Think of it like training, my friend. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Feels like the weights are up.
35. I used the same one.
So did I.
I'm not gonna lie, when I picked it up, it did feel a little bit wonky too.
Okay, well, I'll just keep going. And I just wanted to make sure it wasn't a.
No, everything
Drew on
is
it.
correct, but I also felt something off. That's why I wobbled a little bit when I first picked it up.
Yeah, it's like the left side's unstable. Yeah, I woke up this morning 2 different times. One at 6 a.m. because that's when I'm used to work, getting up for work.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked outside and saw, oh fuck, it's not raining. Well, I don't have to be up just yet. Let's go back to sleep. And then I got your text asking about time, and I looked out. Oh fuck, it's not raining. And then I looked out. I looked at the weather forecast. It was like 8:30 or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
9 o'clock, 100% chance of rain. No, it doesn't rain. So, I had no idea until this morning.
No, that's fair.
This whole week has said it's supposed to rain.
Yeah, it was
And it
supposed to
hasn't.
be flooded the entire week, and it's only rained granted, the weather hasn't been great, and it's certainly been more moist than usual, but it's,
There's no rain.
yeah,
It's maybe even a misting here and there. Like,
maybe some overnight stuff, and some extra, like I said, extra moisture in general, but
Yeah.
it's like no real, downpour torrential rain like we were expecting.
yeah.
Just enough moisture that we can't go golfing.
No, if my grandfather would be alive, he would have said, "Nah, just go out and play anyway." And I would tell him the same thing. I'm so fucking out of practice. I need actually good terrain to hit off of.
Be that as it may. Honestly, I have no qualms with a bit of moisture.
I usually don't either, but if we're gonna go
I-
out to just enjoy ourselves,
Well, I mean, I think it would still be enjoyable if it's not actively raining or actively precipitating. You know, if it's a
Yeah.
bit more damp, yeah, maybe get a pair of galoshes. A pair of galoshes to play golf in, but aside from that,
like I went out to the range, like when it was rained like like 2 hours before, and it was gonna rain again in like 40 minutes after I was done.
Mm-hmm.
So like I've hit it off the tee and everything, and it was soaking wet. But going out in the grass and actually playing is
Yeah, but even if it's just
Extra.
like, you know,
yeah.
like even just driving for a bit.
Yeah, because what do you hit at the driving range yardage wise?
It's usually balls.
But you don't have balls. You'd be surprised. I would be. I'd be shocked then. Most golfers I know have cubes. Something about their anti-aerodynamic. They're more resilient to damage. Sweet, so we'll be able to finish Dungeon Meshi,
Yeah.
and then I forget what was next.
Next is Dragon Ball Evolution.
Oh, we don't watch Dungeon Meshi.
Then after that, it's M. Night Shyamalan's Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Wait, are we talking about the movie that they made? Or
The movie that they made
Okay.
by M. Night Shyamalan.
I couldn't remember who made the new one.
I don't know.
It was like a Netflix thing.
Yeah, but that's an actual series. Which,
Both suck
at
ass.
which point, if it's going to just be a series,
You may as well just watch the original.
just watch the original.
Yeah. Yeah, because what do you know of Evolution? Other than it's awful?
I know actually a good bit, other than it's awful. So Piccolo's the main enemy.
Yes.
Goku is not Goku. Grandpa Gohan is alive for a good bit of it. Funnily enough, there's actual, like, bending of elements, like in Avatar.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yamcha's there is no Quar. So Yamcha's worthless. Roshi's there, and instead of living on, like, an actual island in the middle of nowhere, he lives on an island in a lake. And also, he might just be clinically insane. And not actually just wizened. I don't even think there's Dragon Balls in it.
I like your expectations that you're set up for.
Yeah, it's like, as I think of, because I've seen people talk about it.
The MacGuffin's not there.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I've seen people talk about it. And as I'm thinking about it, are there even 7 Dragon Balls? Piccolo looks awful with the CGI. They just shaved someone bald and painted him green. It's like, ooh.
Oh, mouse. Okay, I did see that one
Yeah,
that time.
they like to run across up there.
I will. I'll do it like that now.
Yeah. That actually reminds me of a pretty good meme that I saw this morning.
What's that?
Mom leaves out poison cheese for the rat. Me next to the rat, and it's Lloyd and Anya dead after trying. What's her name's cooking?
Oh, yours.
Yeah. Yeah, funnily enough, I did actually watch the live-action Avatar movie
I did too.
back when it first came out.
I did too. And I also watched Dragon Ball Evolution when it came out.
Funnily enough, when I watched it as a kid, I still thought it was awful. as a kid.
Yeah, no, I remember it being awful too, because wasn't Aang a woman?
No, Aang was a woman in the play that was put on in the actual show by
No,
the
I
Fire
know.
Nation.
But I could have sworn.
No, but they pronounced Aang on
Oh, right, that I knew.
because apparently two A's makes an O sound. It's also why I try to pronounce.
Just like an aardvark.
Yeah. Aardvark. So I started pronouncing my A's Irish just to fucking. We already have an O. Aardvark.
Yeah, these knuckles need to get sandwiched. You know it.
I might have an idea.
This.
Yeah, I think
That's the knuckle.
that was the idea. So that was your third set?
That was my third set. With 35s. Yeah. You know what the worst part was?
Of what?
Dragon Ball Evolution. It came out in like, I want to say 2010.
Yeah, that because Super came out around
2016.
Yeah, around then. And I was just thinking, didn't Evolution come out like around the same time as the stock market, as around the same time as the recession?
No, it was a little bit after. But the main point I brought it out was Dragon Ball GT was at the time the last piece of Dragon Ball media that ever came out.
Yeah, and
That ended in
Evolution
1997.
97.
97 when it got done airing in Japan. Dove was a little bit later in the States, but it was
course.
done and there was nothing else.
Yeah, so let's
Then
say
Evolution came out in 2010.
Yeah, and Toriyama said no.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Toriyama was so upset with how that came out. He's like, nah, I can fucking do that better. And then we got Dragon Ball Super. True story.
Yeah, I know. You told me it several times.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I am
It's just
fully
so
aware.
interesting.
It is. It's that bad.
There's a reason people refer to it as the worst live action adaptation ever.
But by that regards, it's also the best. Because it caused more Dragon Ball.
It did. We owe a lot to Dragon Ball Evolution, and I really hate it. Very nice.
Yeah.
As you're back.
Good quick workout. Fortunately, my back is feeling pretty good. It was pretty sore after last week's.
Odd night. That's what I wanted to switch it up because we did a lot of reps last week, and this would be a good we did work out, but we didn't kill ourselves. So now we'll be able to enjoy the rest of the night.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe.
Yeah. These knuckles here
Mm-hmm.
are meant to just basically stop the weights from shifting in.
Yeah.
They do need to be tightened every so often. Newer ones probably don't need to be. But these are so old that
It takes out its
they're
really
supposed
good.
to slowly take. They are actually supposed to spin and everything. And
set the bar down there and I'll take
Yeah,
it.
no, I was just showing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to wash my hands pretty good for preparing bread. I don't want tetanus in
That
my
adds so
pretzel
much
though.
flavor.
Yeah, and lockjaw.
Mm.